Soft on Twitter, Williams. They're calling us soft.
I don't care.
Red Bar Horse, what do you think of this legislation?
Who's?
Williams, to ban flag planting.
I think sportsmanship should be cool again. I mean, he's just trying to help us out.
Sportsmanship is be cool. Is that what we're about? Is this what we become on Calvin Square? Sportsmanship.
If I have to be called soft to preserve the integrity of our institutions and prevent
You're an institutionalist now?
And prevent our law enforcement officers from getting injured from a violent encounter on the field because of a damn flag, I don't mind being called soft for that.
This is an incredible exchange, courtesy of Rooster_Ohio on TikTok. Shout out to him. So who is that individual that they were chiding in that TikTok video? Republican, you probably knew, Republican Representative Josh Williams. He would tweet, "I am proud to introduce the O.H.I.O Sportsmanship Act to make flag planting at midfield a felony in the state of Ohio. Behavior that incites violent brawls and puts our law enforcement officers in danger has no place on the football field," with the accompanying video, of course, being when Michigan, heavy underdogs, went into Ohio Stadium and defeated bitter rival, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now, his main argument is we need to protect the police and sportsmanship. Let's start with the former and revisit the very video we showed all of y'all about a week ago. Weird. It sure seems like the escalation was made by officers pepper spraying athletes, coaches, members of the media, team personnel. It also seemed like it was escalated, as The Guardian reported, when one officer pulled out their taser and put it on the stomach of a football player. Luckily, he did not set the taser off. But it should be zero surprise that Williams helped pass legislation to help give the cops more money with House Bill 296. The graphic would read #BackTheBlue. No shock at all, of course. I believe that is on brand. In addition, it's also no surprise to anybody that this is the same man who has latched on to the anti-trans rhetoric, which falls under weird titles such as enact the Save Women's Sports Act. Incredible. Thankfully, the Dan Le Batard show at Meadowlark Media had a lot of fun with this. Take a look.
I think we should make flag planting mandatory across the league, no matter what. I don't give a damn if Hawaii playing Troy. Troy, let's see some flag planting after the game. Send out a letter to everybody. Say, hey, to who it may concern, deal with it. Why in the world does seeing a flag planted make you want to fight, have to fight? The brothers and sisters, where did you grow up? Gotham? Like you don't have to fight if you see a flag planted. You just played a violent game. The entire game was violent. Dare I say, sirs and ma'ams, Flag planting should be mandatory, no matter the team, so that we can get some character building as well. You need to be able to lose. You need to be able to see this. Coaches are leaders of men. Hey, coach, you got 10 minutes to lead your men to the locker room because Central Michigan has a flag to plant. You did me? And let's show some restraint. Let's teach that to the people, like the kids growing up watching this. They see like, damn, okay, I can get mad enough to fight. Okay, no. We need to make sure the kids know that this flag that's planted is minuscule when it comes to the importance of your education.
Let's go over the bill via ESPN. No person shall plant a flagpole with a flag attached to it in the center of the football field at Ohio Stadium of the Ohio State University on the day of a college football competition, whether before, during, or after the competition. Whoever violates this section is guilty of a felony of the 5th degree. ESPN would go on to report a 5th degree felony is the least severe in Ohio and carries a penalty of up to 6 to 12 months in prison. It'll never happen. Up to a, unless it's someone that Williams views as the lesser. Up to a $2,500 fine and up to 5 years probation. More from the 4-letter network. Williams said a criminal penalty was needed because those who travel across state lines and violate university policies likely would avoid any significant repercussions. Williams, who said he coached youth sports for 15 years, is a strong advocate of sportsmanship and noted that the bill would apply to Ohio State players planting flags after home games. You'll hear from me in a second. From The Guardian, all this because of one flag planting. Or more fundamentally, all this because Ohio State lost a home game as a 3-touchdown favorite to their bitter rival and could not tolerate the resulting celebration. Rightfully put. Here, Williams has cast himself as the protector of the Buckeye brand. What the team really needed was a downfield passing game that could get behind Michigan's safeties. Well put. Let me be very, very clear about this, all right? This is so dumb, but from a politician's standpoint, super smart. Because if there's one thing that people are incredibly fanatical over and strong-willed over, it is their sports and it is their politics. And as we have noted, those intertwine a lot. Nonetheless, what Williams is doing is smart. Because, as The Guardian put it, he is suddenly becoming the I will protect Ohio State at all costs. No one should ever disrespect the O at midfield. No one should ever disrespect our brand. How about this, bro? How about you don't lose? I said this before in a previous video, I believe on this very subject. It is akin to the unwritten rules of baseball, whereas if a pitcher gives up a bomb, the dude who hit it can celebrate. Like, do I think Big Papi taking his time going around the bases is a little much? Yeah, of course I do. Do I think someone, admiring their shot and really taking their time getting to first base is a little much? Sure. Do I think that, in essence, what should happen is the pitcher, the next time he sees them, using his arm and a baseball as a weapon to throw a 102-mile-per-hour fastball to their head? No, I don't. It's all preventable. Like, I saw Jalen Brunson was interviewed by the media after they lost the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know if y'all saw this yesterday. And Trae Young was doing like a dice celebration at center court. And they asked Brunson, hey, what'd you make of it? And he's like, well, essentially, he said, well, if we win, he doesn't do it. Exactly. That was like one of the first times I had ever heard an athlete say that, because it's so obvious. You don't want them to plant their flag. Win. And this is just, I agree with the TikTokers. I agree with the TikTokers at Rooster_Ohio. It is soft. It's so soft, but it's pandering. Hey, you put me in for that seat on Capitol Hill. Because if you remember, I protected Ohio State when no one else would. It's such low-hanging, dumb, spoiled fruit. But it plays. And that's an indictment on us all, isn't it? If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.